What's going on, guys? It's Sync-WaVey back again with some more Gundam Battle Operations 2. And this is a little treat. It's a Zeta Gundam in space, but this is the road to A rank. Because I was A minus for a little while. I was like, dude, I like space so much. And today's space dailies are gonna get a lot of back-to-back space matches. So I thought I'd take my chance. And dude, this is 3 games, and I did like maybe 7, 8 games. I only lost one. I was on a winning streak, dude. Like the last game was the most competitive because they had an A+ on their team, and they had a guy that was literally on my team the previous game. So he he saw me, right? He was familiar with me, and guess what he did? He was using the GPO4 to counter me. So it was a bit rough for me at that point, but all I needed was the win on that last one. I didn't really need to beat my rival, but I think I did anyway. But yeah, let's dive into the game, man. Everybody's Gabera Teacher out of his way. Like at this point, I'm super trying hard, obviously. And they kind of make a mistake by using Xeons in this small area, dude. You don't need. I think they got three Xeons on their team, which, in my opinion, Xeon is not good in this small map. You're gonna have a lot of people trying to close the distance and melee you and everything. Xeon wants space, a lot of space, right? In a small map like this, he's just a big target, dude. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? It's, as you can see, it's not going in their favor right now, with those Xeons. Even though, he is one of the best in space. But on this map in particular, you only want one Xeon, really. You don't want 2 or 3 Xeons, or even 4 Xeons on a map this small. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'm gonna quickly get some repairs in, as you can see, in my Shah's out get up. I mean, you guys should know about this anyway. By now, Shah is my favorite character in the Gundam series, and Zeta is my favorite Gundam in the series, in the universe of Gundam. Did I say Shah's is my favorite Gundam? If I Shah's is my favorite pilot. Yeah. So, as you can see, we pushed them literally back to the B point. And yeah, applying more pressure. I'm basically telling everybody not to be over, reckless, basically. Kind of just chill back, stun that guy so I can, stop his pursuit from getting our Xeon, but they eventually get him anyway. But I should get this Zeta Gundam out the way. Not quite, he's on 1 HP, or less than 100. Or 1,000 HP, less than 1,000 HP. Get the finish there. I feel sorry for this girl gig, man. What I think is the high mode type. Can't really tell. Yeah, I think it is. But look what I do to him. I miss dancing, but look what I do to him. I'm just there's nothing this man can do. He just got. He didn't really get comboed, I'll say, because it was more of a reset combo. And he dodge rolled, and I just ended up staggering him again. And yeah, this guy was not having a fun time against me, that's for sure. to get a tag on that guy so you can't follow up with any more damage, you know. Flicked a little bit too much. Missed my shot. Yeah, it's not that bad, you know. Like space is difficult to shoot, like, in space, man. But I'm getting my glorious combo in, man. Big damage. Luckily his biosensor stopped the stagger, otherwise I would have killed him. I'll literally kill him. Like, you'll see, like, it's really no competition. When I start off that combo, you're actually dead, bro. Like, even if you survive, you're pretty much dead. Like, it's a nasty combo. And I've demonstrated this combo in one of my videos. The real big boy damage is if you can land 3 grenade launchers and stun them that way, then re-stun them with the beam rifle. Then you probably gonna kill like them from full HP. Like it's that real. Especially if you're in biosensor mode, you will actually kill them from full HP to 0. Like, it's that real. I mean, maybe they do survive on like low HP, but they might as well be dead at that point. You know what I mean? And you see, I'm surrounded, but they can't really get a pin on me because I'm just really good at maneuvering in space. You see how I used my biosensor right there to resist? I knew that melee would have put me in biosensor mode, so I just down swung, you know, out of it. So I resist the stun and then just down swung straight out of it. Like, that's the only time you can abuse that. Like, it's not easy to do that because obviously you have to understand when you're about to go into biosensor mode. But if you know exactly for sure you're going to biosensor mode with the next hit, you can just do a downswing or shoot them, or you know, you can attack them and you won't get stunned. And it'll be a bad trade for them in the end of the day. So I just fluffed my shot. We're going with the grenades in the end. And look at the score, bro. Like, it was literally a massacre. Like, and like, this is, as I mentioned before, earlier, this is a 3-part video. It's basically the road to A rank, right? So I felt like that should just show the road, innit? Like, I didn't get all of it because it would have been even more longer, obviously. But yeah, look at the damage, dude. Look at the top assists. I was getting people low with the massive damage, man. Like, massive damage combos. People finish them off. I think I didn't even die. Yeah, this match I didn't die. Yeah, I got 3 kills and didn't die. Top pursuit assists, you know, top damage, top end assists. Because obviously, like, people was finishing off the targets that I'd pretty much destroyed. This is the second game, and this is the guy in the Gapland, right? That's on my team that ends up being on the enemy team in the next round. This is all back to back. Like, these last 3 matches were all back to back. Like, I went straight back into the game, you know. And this guy is making a big mistake. Like, I understand you want to kill a GPO 4, but dude, bro, like, you're surrounded by generals. And there was no way out of that, like, because I wasn't gonna let you go anyway. And I was guessing the other generals were like, "What's this guy doing? You want to die?" Stop that guy's pursuit. Restun him. Unluckily, he got the dodge roll off, but someone else restunned him after he dodge rolled. I mean, that man is, yeah, wrecked. And I went overzealous a little bit there. Went out of my way to get that kill, which I shouldn't have done. Eventually, it would have died if I just fell back a little bit, but our team is not looking good right now because we got 2 man down. Our Gatland died, our GPO3 died. So I'm gonna make sure that I get this man. And yeah, getting shot in the back by Xeons and stuff. I don't know what killed me there. I think it was a Xeon. Oh, it was another Zeta. And they got GPO4. GPO4 is the best support in space. Like, I've been saying this. Like, I mean, I haven't been saying it, right? But since when Super Gundam came out, I already knew GPO4 was still better than that suit. Why? Because the thing can move and shoot at the same time, and it has a sub backup weapon, which is really good. Like, I think if you check Salty Woty's videos, you'll see it does really good. Like, he tells you, like, it does really good. Like, he likes it, plays like a general. Exactly what I said in the video when I got it, because I literally had the GPO4 on release, and I was saying that this is the title of my video is like a support that plays like a general, and yeah, that's exactly what it does. And yeah, you know, it has the 2 swings and everything. Has forced injectors. Like, there's not many supports that have force injectors. I'm not sure if Super Gundam has force injectors, but I think it might do. I'm not too sure. You have to ask someone that has it, because I don't have that one yet. But yeah, Bishop has force injectors, but you know, that's not a high cost. I can't wait till that gets higher cost as well, like, because that's one of my favorite supports. Like, at that cost. GPO4 at a higher cost, yeah, all day long, bruh. All day long. In fact, one of the game before these ones I played with the GPO, I was using the GPO4. I think that was the game that we lost. But it was a close game, like, it was a super close game. Yeah, kill that man so they can't get their point there. So you can literally just apply more pressure onto these guys. As you can see, they're beating us by a little bit, not much. I thought he was about to run up, but yeah. I'm telling him to stay close because usually I'm always going for the low target. So if they stay close to me, you know, we're gonna kill them. Like, I missed my downswing, but yep, someone else caught him. Good stuff. But yeah, my aim is like decent in space, man. I caught that guy with a downswing. Didn't get that, but that's what I mean. It doesn't matter if you don't get the kills. It's all good. I just want to win. I just want to win the game. Get my rank up. It's like I talk like, yo, space is my favorite, you know, he's my favorite, but I'm not A rank or A plus or anything. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go on a winning streak real quick. That's literally what I did. Like, I went like, I think like the games that you see from yesterday, Like when I was using the bishop, I never lost the game from that time. Like until today, I lost one game, literally one game, man. And then I went back on a winning streak. I think I won like 5 games in a row, lost one, then won these games that I'm putting up now. It was like extra 3 in a row, like, so I'm back on a winning streak at the moment. So I'm in biosensor mode. You know what time it is when you're in biosensor mode. It's melee time, do more damage and stuff like that, but yikes, I'm on 700 HP, or 800 HP, 799. But I don't think they eventually, they don't know that I'm low like this. Obviously this guy don't know nothing. But I should have went back and healed, but I was I was just in the zone, man. Like, it didn't really matter at this point, to be fair. Like, I mean, they're capping waypoints, trying to push us back, but we're just ignoring it and just going for the kills, man. And I'm saying, yeah, fall back for now because there's 2 guys out there that are nearly dead, and we have our support there. So I dived in. Like, we're gonna win anyway here, but I'm basically trying to protect our support, even though we got it anyway. Well, let's get some extra damage in, I guess. And that was the second from last game. And here comes the real doozy one, man. The competitive one, where I don't get top damage and everything, but it was really competitive. Like, when it's a real competitive game, man, like, everybody's gonna be doing their own part and trying to, work together. Like, it's not about the damage. It's never about the damage, dude. And it's never about the kills. It's about working with your team, coordinating with your team, right? That's what it's about. And here I'm just thinking, yo, we need to get this dub. That guy that you saw in the gap plant on my team in the last match is now on the enemy's team here with the GPO4. I can't remember his name again. It's something beginning with N. Like some Japanese guy. But there he was right there. I just saw his little tail binders or whatever they're called. But you're gonna see, like, this game was completely different from that. There he is there. That's him right there. He's scoping me out, bro. Like, he knows. He's like, that guy just did 125,000 damage. Like, he's probably gonna lock me down, so I can't do that, right? And that's good on him, bro. And this Zeta, dude. This Zeta, I'm not sure if he was in the last game either, but he was focusing me, bro. And look at this. I don't know what they said, but they're definitely out for blood. Definitely my blood as well, in particular. But yeah, like, they literally just, I don't even know how they got that many points. Like, we only lost one person. I don't understand. How did they get 1,000 odd pay? Yeah, that doesn't make no sense. But yeah, as you can see, the focus fire is real, man. Now this game was more competitive than the last 2 games. It's even more competitive than the game that I lost. Their team costs more than our team, as you can see. Look at their base base points is 3,500. That means they got a couple of. They probably have more 600s on their team. But I guess then it's the assist as well, and that make it stack up so many points. Yeah, look, like they know they're ready for me, man. Like, especially that GPO, like, I mean, he is the best support in the game, man, in space. That thing can lock you down as well, like, and they just focus him real quick, cause he is a problem. And look, I'm getting stunned out of getting kills and everything, but like, look, like this Zeta just wanted me only. He didn't care about anybody else, bro. Like they're slowing me down, and it's a good thing that he did, man. You know, I mean, it didn't help him in the end, but that's what you should be doing. If you know someone that's gonna be doing some lot of damage and like is really good with the Zeta, like lock it down, dude, because the Zeta is a problem, especially if it's in biosensor mode as well. Like it's a monster in biosensor mode, especially like I got like really good defenses, so I don't worry about stacking HP. It's more defenses, because defenses actually are more beneficial than just straight up HP. Even though it might sound like, oh, I get more HP while I'm in biosensor mode. What about this? Having nearly max defenses in biosensor mode. How about that? That's where you start seeing be tanking hits with 5,200 HP. Or slightly over, because I've enhanced my suit, so I've got extra 100 HP. So it might be 5,250 or something like that. I can't remember. It's 30% of my max HP. So basically, my suit is a monster, dude. And I just realized I'm using the wrong build. Why do I say this? I'm using the build for ground. I've got the leg armor on this suit. I just looking at this video now, I'm just thinking I was using the wrong suit, the wrong build. I have a separate build that has pretty much max damage, because I don't have to worry about my legs getting destroyed, because you can't destroy the legs. I literally just realized that, dude. I'm literally using the build with my leg armor on, which is for ground. Wow. And I was doing that much damage. I just realized that now. Wow. Well, it just shows you, right? That just shows for sure, man. I was handicapped then, technically, because I could have been putting a lot more into my melee. I mean, I got a build. This has 35 melee and 46 range, but my straight up my space build is max damage, like the maximum damage you can put on the Zeta. So it's like 48 and 47, so 48 range and 47 melee. So I could have been doing a lot more damage here, and I've just realized that I'm literally using the ground build. Well, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, as you can see, 1 minute left. We bring it back. I see all these low HP dudes and I want to take them out, but I was just getting pinned, man. And there he is. Nira Lake. That's the guy that was in the Gapland in the last game. Man, so I actually made a mistake with my build. I did all those games that I was playing that I was getting streaks with the Zeta. They were my ground. This is my ground build. So I'm actually missing out on damage and a bit of tankiness, I think, because my space one's slightly more tankier. Maybe by 1 point though. It's nothing crazy though. Yeah, bait the tackle out with the neutral.
Let's go!
And you hear me, y'all. Let's go.
What are you talking about, kid?
This is on a mad streak.
Super competitive, bro. Oh,
yeah, I was missing out on damage. That's crazy. So yeah, that it was the road to A rank in space.
But A rank in space, baby.
Like I said, it was a competitive match. I look at my rival did 30,000. Like it was like I bet everybody was doing pretty low damage. Maybe the Super Gundam did a lot of that. Not Super Gundam, the GPO4, sorry, was doing a lot of damage. But yeah, that is the game, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless.
Just do your job. Get that dub.